Hey YouTube, this is Eli yet again. Today I'm going to show you how my Vortech pumps work, my whole system. So I have two MP10s here on my 55 gallon tank. Okay? Just because of the thickness of the glass, I had to add the, I think it's made of silicone or rubber, just to add a little bit more thickness to make it work well. Comes with these attachments because just in case it ever gets knocked over, it can be, even though the magnet's pretty strong, that it won't fall. Um, I have the Quietdrives, which are insanely quiet. They mean what they say. I mean, unless you have it in short pulse mode at 100%, where you might get to the point where you can actually hear it, of course. These are really, really quiet. Now, my W's are blue. This indicates the reef link. Before I get to the reef link, I'm going to show you where they're connected down here to my battery backup. In case of a power outage, I don't want to be sitting here worrying about taking care of my tank's water circulation to make sure that the oxygen gets in and the CO2 gets out, which in a matter of hours can kill your tank. Now I don't have that problem because I have my battery backup. It can run these, I don't know, a couple of days, which is plenty of time to figure out what you're going to do with it. Then I have the reef link. It's $100 piece of equipment. I don't see a reason not to get it. You already spent so much money on your Vortex, okay? Why not have it connected to your app? Now what I mean by this is this. Go into your phone. Echo Smart Live. You have total controllability. You can set it onto the schedule, which you can program. I program it. I'm pretty sure you can program with your app. I program it with the computer just to make it easy. You can show off. Let's see what it does with the tank. When I start putting it towards 100%, just to see how strong these pumps are. See what's going on in there? Look at this torch coral right in the center, and the Duncan next to it. These corals flying around. I don't know if you can see this, but every once in a while I do this. Yeah, you can see the little particles flying up. Kick them all into your overflow. Clean off your sand if you want it for a little bit. Or you can do nutrient transport where you can cycle between different modes. Whatever you decide to do. And different intensities, then you can force it to go back onto schedule. This is awesome. I mean, I have a webcam hooked up. I can sit on the other side of the world and control my pump, so it's cooler than that. Besides the fact that at different hours of the day, it's going to let your pumps do different modes, which is good for your tank. I mean, okay, maybe you'll find that one mode that's amazing for you and you don't want to change it. But for me, I wanted my tank to change every few hours. And at nighttime, I wanted to automatically go into that nighttime mode to give my corals and my fish a little time to relax. And at 12 o'clock when my feeder goes off, I do want it to be at 20% or 15%. Or even one close to off, just to let the fish eat without the food flying around, especially when it's off my automatic feeder for my Apex. So Vortech pumps, insanely strong, insanely good. I would never get a different pump. I mean, after I have a Quietdrives Corellius, look at this. It's virtually like invisible in your tank. And I have a lot of crap on my tank right now because I don't have a sump. But these pumps, I don't even consider them to be on the tank. Even the outside, I mean, it looks, come on, it looks cooler than having your motor on the outside, not putting any heat into your tank. Just your amazingly strong fans That's what they basically are, pumping water in your tank.